Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to This Week in Housing for August the 24th through the 30th, this time coming from the home office. I want to go over the numbers with you for the week in the market, and then I want to go over why it's important to get a pre-qualification letter before we start looking at homes together. So first, the numbers. This week, our agents took 261 new listings. There were 233 new pendings and only 219 new closings. So we now have a total market inventory in the greater Augusta area of 1,101. That inventory's median price is 256,700, and the days on market is now up to 59. So a little bit of an upswing there, trending upward. And about the pre-approval letters, there's two reasons that are important to you and one reason that's really important to realtors if they're being honest with you. For you guys, the reason it's important to get a pre-approval letter is because you might not know quite how much house you qualify for. You want to stay in a certain range and you're not loving any of the properties. Then you get pre-approved later and see, oh, I could have been looking at these and it's more house and it's better situation for you and potentially your family than you thought you could be in. The second reason for you is you might look at houses thinking you can afford a certain amount and then look back and either you can't afford that much or it stretches you beyond what you prefer to pay and you weren't necessarily aware of how the numbers work, and then you fall in love with a house that you end up not finding in your best interest once you see the numbers that isn't necessarily the best thing for you and your family to be positioned in. And then the last reason is really for realtors. There's not many jobs around the country where you meet a random stranger potentially at a house that could be vacant. And so when you give your information about your work history, your social things like this to a lender, it really shows us that not only you are who you say you are, but you're serious. It's not wasting anyone's time. We're all doing the right thing, and it really increases our safety out there as well. So if you're working with me or another realtor and they ask you to get pre-approved before meeting you at a house that could potentially be vacant, now you know some of the reasons that are important for you to do it and also for the realtor as well. And I'll catch you guys next week on This Week in Housing.